Good morning. I decided to come out early today to beat the rush, but all that really happened is I've driven around the entire town once and found absolutely nothing. So here we are at the tail end of the route with an empty car and a locked door. I think people are waiting until their driveways get dry before they put stuff out. That's my theory for today anyway. But it looks like our dude here has a bocce set. That's minting the bocce. So we'll take that. If we can tuck the flaps in anyway. And he's got a can of foam if we have to seal any gaps and cracks later. And then he's got one more box, which has an address label on it. And it has tiles in it. All right, so not exactly a great start, considering we've already been here for like, I don't know, an hour and a half. But we're out here, so welcome to the burbs. Hopefully it'll be a great day. All right, it looks like driving around the entire town was the answer to our problems, because look, now we got a Fuji ATB. It's a 66150. I don't know, what do you guys think? It's got JSF forks. Get off. Do I really want this thing? No, but I'm gonna. Sorry about your hose, lady. Wow, this bike just doesn't want to come with us. Come on, you. Get out. All right. I may not actually take this, but I'm going to reserve it. Wow. Quick release. What's a quick release? The wheel? I don't know. I might just take that bike so somebody else gets jealous. All right, what do we have here? Collector plates. Everybody likes collector plates. Oof. A, they're empty, and B, they got the lady's address on it. So, I don't know. Should we take this Fuji? Should we not take it? I really don't like this bike at all, but you know, if we have to re-gift it later, we can. So we'll toss it on the rack. You guys want to drive backwards and then go look at a fan motor on a pole? Because that's what we're doing. All right, we'll pop the trunk, assuming we're gonna take it. There you go, there's your fan motor on a pole. Wow, jeez, I'm crow. That's one of the heavier ones I've ever seen. It's a Hunter. Oh! A Hunter fan motor on a pole. Let's see if it'll fit in the car. I think it'll fit. How do you get the pole out? All right, there's a grub screw or a set screw, whatever you call it. You want to turn the car off? There, now we can hear ourselves think. All right, I think we need a heavy-duty wrench. This is the right wrench for the job, right? There you go. Went through it like a hot knife through butter. I'm gonna put that little screw in my pocket. You guys wanna watch? All right, now let's see if we can get this pole out of here. Wow. That pole's all like, nah, I ain't coming out. We'll get you out, pole. You want to go right to the Pipey Piperson? Don't run away. Thing's running away. All right. How are we gonna hold the thing still? Oh, there you go. It's not that tight. Still a little bit stubborn though. All right. Look how clever they were with that. The set screw goes into a hole in the pole. And that way there, this pole's not going anywhere. And that's a heavy pole too. All right, we don't want the little trim escutcheon, which is what that's called. But we want this. Yeah. Oh my God. I would never be comfortable living in a house that had that thing hanging from the ceiling. Regardless of how heavy the pole was or how well engineered the set screw is, I would just think that thing's gonna fall right on top of my head. But luckily it fell right into our trunk with some minor assistance. I feel like I want to see what's on this flag over here. What do you guys think it is? Oh, I know what it is. It's the New York Rangers. What do you think's on this other flag over here? Huh? Is that a thumbnail? No. But it is some first-class sports memorabilia, so I'm glad I stopped. All right, things are really beginning to heat up out here. Not just temperature-wise, because it's probably like in the 40s. But in terms of this toolbox, let's see if this thing has the grates in it, though. That would be nice. Oh my God, it does. We've got to get a glove now. We also have to be careful because it's possible that somebody might come along and snatch up this toolbox while we're busy with these grates. And that would suck. All right. This is the cutest little barbecue I've seen since that last one that we saw earlier. And actually I deleted that clip. So we haven't seen any other barbecues, just I have. Anyway, this guy's name is on the toolbox, so I'll try to obscure that with my hand. And the toolbox feels empty. Looks empty, is empty, but it's a Kennedy toolbox. So we'll look over there because his name is on it. You know, because people like to put their name on stuff. I don't know why. You want to see if we can pry his nameplate off of it? See, that's the nameplate right there. And it's not a fly nameplate. It's a crappy nameplate with his name on it. Oh, ha ha ha! See? His name is Bob Johnson. His address is 123 Main Street, Anytown, USA. Zip code 12345. I suspect that you can guess all his, you know, social security number, credit card numbers. Put it in the comments, because I always read those. Look at this crazy Weber grill. Wow. These are heavy. I'm not gonna bother testing the top of it though. I don't want to fill my trunk with that much debris today. But let's test the drip thingies. Come on, Roland. Stop playing. Yeah, these aren't any good. All right, we'll test this while we're here. See? All right, do you guys want any of this Christmas crap? I feel like we don't really need that. What's this? The Wagner Power Painter, we don't need that. I really want that gas can, but nobody likes those. What about the power cords off of these? You guys want to listen to my car putting while I struggle with these power cords? Good grief. Good grief. All right, we just got one more to do, so bear with me. I don't know if this is worth it. I really don't. It's probably the audio on this clip is going to be super loud car exhaust. Anyway, I'm dying of curiosity. You want to get Roland out again just to see? All right, come here, Roland. We need your help. I'm gonna miss Roland if I ever lose him. Oh, I like what you're telling me, Roland. That's right. Non-magnetic stainless. Think there's any tools in these big toolboxes? I'm gonna say no. First, we gotta get rid of these kids' helmets. I don't know. Feels like there's something in here. A couple little wrenches. And a bunch of washers. These are unusual washers too, because they have a small hole but a big diameter. Reminds me of my ex-girlfriend. I probably shouldn't have said that just now. Is that going to get my video demonetized? Where do you think you're going, buddy? It's going to roll all the way down that hill. Anyway, we're not even halfway done with this toolbox, and I'm already having problems. All right, let's see what else we got. We got a hammer and ladle. You know, those two things usually go together. Oh boy, I'm doing the dance. All right, a pencil from the Home Depot. I'll never use it, but I like it. Some, I think those go in a hair clipper. All right, a machine screw assortment. I'm gonna resist the temptation because I don't need that. Some blades, we'll always take those blades. A wicked long Allen wrench. What size is that? You think that's a good size, like 5 or 6 mil? Probably not. Probably some imperial size. Let's see. Little furniture foam pads. I'm not gonna take those. And 2 mallets. That's pretty good. And that's just the first of 2 boxes. So, Let's see what's in the other box. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm gonna wet my pants right now. I probably shouldn't tell you guys that. Whew. All right, this box, long skinny screwdriver. Reminds me of my ex-girlfriend. Oh look, a little multimeter. Doesn't seem to work, but I don't know, maybe we'll put some new batteries in it one of these days. And an electrical cord and some little tiny, these adorable little screws. So I would say, as far as toolboxes go, those weren't the best, but they weren't the worst either. So that was great. The last time we had a firewood rack, we ended up scrapping it. So I don't know if I'll take the one that this guy just threw out. Looks pretty nice. How are you today?
Want iron?
Yeah, sure. I'll grab that. Oh no, not an iron. I want scrap iron. Oh, thank you. Sorry, the guy was trying to give me an iron. Anyway, I don't know. That clip got a little weird, but I'll leave it in the video. Whatever. What the heck is this crazy thing? It's a Ridgid Tank-O-Matic. It doesn't say what it does. Oh. One thing it does is it weighs a lot. So whatever it is, we'll take it. Might be some kind of portable air compressor. It does have little air doohickeys on it. Ugh. Wow. That's a large portion of real estate in the trunk, so I hope we don't regret taking that one. What do you guys think? Is there any chance at all that we can put these things in the car? Not the Frigidaire, but these. Wow. That's a big heavy piece right there. Oh, look at this. It's got a coil in it too. How do you get the coil out? Come here, Mr. Coil. Oh, jeez. Can't lift it one-handed. I assume there's like some kind of thing on the other side that'll help me get the coil out. Hold on a second. All right, here's what we're dealing with. Now these nuts are probably all gonna break off, but I'm lubing them so that when they do break off, I can get them out of my socket. They're still a really tight fit. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go through that about 6 more times, and I will spare you the aggravation. All right, now there's one that's stuck under there. And maybe if we use a 9/16 instead of a 14, it won't get stuck in the socket. Probably will. Nope. Gotta use the big dog. Where'd I put that socket? There it is. So what happens is every time a bolt snaps off, it gets stuck in the socket. a real big pain to get it back out of the socket. Anyway, this should be the last one. We'll leave it in the socket for the time being. And now, let's see if we can get this thing out of there. A little pry bar action, maybe. Let's open the trunk first. And I'm not sure about these giant iron plates. We might have to just give up on those. Wow, that thing's fused together. Really fused together. Damn. All right, I'm gonna have to get gnarly on this. All right, a little off-camera hammering and chiseling later, and I think we can liberate this pig. Look at you. Woo! That's like from the olden days when they made them thick and strong and heavy. So that's good. I'm gonna take the pry bar and I'm gonna give one pry to this thing. See if it'll come apart for us. But you know what? I think today we're gonna take the L on that giant piece of cast iron, and L stands for leave it to somebody who's more qualified and has a bigger vehicle. It wasn't supposed to rain today, I guess, but it is raining right now, so what the heck do I know, right? I like this bike though. It's got a very swoopy frame to it. Very wide bars. Somebody replaced the stock bars with these incredibly wide banana bars. Anyway, I think I like that bike better than the other bike. Too bad it's not a 26. But let's get back in the car before we get soaked. While we're on the subject of bikes that we don't really like or want, but that are kind of cool, what about this one? There's your thumbnail, lady. Look at this crazy rig. Look at this battery pack. Oh, there's like a sack full of accessories to go with it too. Ugh. What's in your sack, lady? You guys like my loud engine? Alright, I guess this is like the charger and junk. Actually, I don't know what the hell it is. Oh! Now the thing fell over on me. Alright, so I'm assuming that this kind of... this kind of like goes in here like that or something. I don't know. I'm so tempted to take this thing, but I'm so tempted to also not take it. It is extremely crappy. All right, we'll take it. If it fits on the bike rack, we'll take it. Those three bikes sure as hell did not want to go on this bike rack together. But with some handlebar adjustments to the Fuji SX150, we're able to squash them on there. I don't even know why I'm taking these bikes, because they're all just like, ugh, yuck. But they're on there, and so now we own them. Those bikes are annoying the hell out of me, but I always like these fence posts. And there sure are a whole batch of them. If you guys want to watch the entire fence post process, or you want to just have like an abbreviated version of it, All right, I think we'll do the abbreviated version, which is that this one has too much mud in it. I don't want your mud, lady. Yeah, probably shouldn't leave that on the street. Anyway, we'll take one of these posts and resize it on the fence post resizer. Wow. When I bought this from Thule, they guaranteed it'd be easy to use, but I think they lied. All right. Step one of resizing a fence post. Bend it. Then bend it some more. And then keep bending. Bend it. Bend it. Am I pointing the camera the right way even? Probably not. Look at my shoes. Arg. Ah. So I got to do that like 20 more times. And you guys don't need to watch that. So I'll see you at the next thing. I think wow, I started to say something. I think I see two pieces of steel. So let's go over here and see if they're real. You can tell if they're steel by the way that they feel. All right, sorry about your razor scooter, kid. Look at that. You know what this looks like? Looks like a plate that probably had some kind of copper coil attached to it or something. But we don't care. We'll take other people's discarded leftovers. That's what we are. Scrounging. All these things, it took me a while to break them up, but it was actually pretty therapeutic, pretty fun. So I appreciate that. I've got maybe a rhetorical question for you folks, which is, why pay for hose clamps when you can get them for free? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice little hosey hosersons with a bonus piece of steel. I probably just saved myself like $1. See? That's what this is about. Being thrifty. What do you think this thing is over here? It looks like an old record player or something, but it might just be old kitty carrier. I love the handle on that pan. We picking up pans today? I guess we can. Anodized aluminum. Anyway, what's this thing? I don't know. A whole lot of nothing. That's what happens sometimes, you know? You get out of the car thinking you're gonna find a little bit of something, and then you find a whole lot of nothing. But I'm not the only person who's tanking out here today. So it's not a horrible day by any stretch of the imagination, but it's not quite the cornucopia I was hoping it was going to be. These look like attic estate boxes. So let's see if there's any good attic estate junk in them. No. I don't know if today's supposed to be a rain out or not, but it's kind of like a freezing rain coming down right now, so that sucks. Is that your thumbnail, lady? What the hell are these? Are we gonna take this thing? Yeah, we'll take it. take it because there's nothing else to take. What's his zodiac sign? The goat? All right, we'll leave that for somebody else. It's snowing. Look at that. Look at the snow falling on this rug. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Look. Welcome to New England, right? If you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. I always like that bumper sticker. It said, "Hiya, been to Maine." I thought that was kind of a cool sentiment. Since we're here in Bangor today, you know, it's only fitting. What is this bullshit? It's snowing like crazy now. Hopefully it'll stop though. Look how sketchy this parking job is. I got my wheel cut over there. Anyway, do you want this giant stove? No, but we want this old phone. What? Oh, thank you, appreciate it. Some guy's yelling stuff out the window at me. Apparently the telephone works, or the stove works, or something works. I don't know. Do we want his nails? I don't know, lately I'm kind of into tin. Every time I go to the scrapyard, I have like a bucket full of tin. So we'll take his nails. We'll put them in our scrap bucket. But now let's get the hell out of this precarious situation because this is just too sketchy even for me. Want to look at a box of LP records in the rain? Let's get this vintage Christmas stuff out of the way first. Ew, who clipped that? John McCormick, Perry Como, Carmel Quinn, Debbie Boone, Janice Ian. Yeah, that was worth it. Anyway, we're gonna find one more thing to look at and then we're gonna get out of here because even though it's only like 4 in the afternoon, the weather's garbage and nobody's putting anything out. The guy driving that truck at the top of the hill is probably mad because I pulled up to this skateboard and he missed out on it because he was like right at the intersection. But what he probably doesn't realize is that I drove all the way around the block to come and get this skateboard. So I rightfully have more of a claim to it than he does. But then again, you know, if it took me an extra 15 seconds to get around the block, he would have had a claim to it. It's just how it goes sometimes. This skateboard ain't great, but it's brand new. So that's something. Anyway, what about this wood stuff? No? Okay, let's keep plugging away. I decided that instead of going home like a little baby, I'll tough it out for a while here in the Arctic tundra. And look, we found a dell. We didn't find a dell, we found a dell. All right, let's see if this plug. Oh. Get out of here. I was gonna use the plug to carry the dell. Ugh. I don't want to like put the dell under my arm because then I'll get wet. Oh, all right. I'm not gonna drop the dell. I'm not gonna drop the dell. I'm not gonna drop the dell. Oh, I'm gonna drop the dell. Okay. I guess we're gonna put the dell under my arm. See? Carrying it like a baby. Carrying it like my homework. Wow, the dell is cold. Whoever had this dell loves horses and is a maverick from Mercy University. Whatever that means. Ugh. Okay, we got plenty of room for the dell. Yeah, we're having our second win today. What is this? What are you doing? Listen, I didn't pick you up so that you could cause problems for me. I picked you up so you could be recycled. Ugh. Damn you, Michael Dell. That was his name, right? Michael? Anyway, we're hanging in there for a while. All right, there's a address label on the inside of that box, so we got to be careful. But let's see. Little remote control four-wheeler tank thingy. I don't think we need that. You know why we don't need it? Because if we try to sell it, they're gonna go, does it work? Does it work? Does it work? How do I know if it works or not? I found it in the garbage. Give me $1. Anyway. Is that heavy enough? I don't know. I think I can throw that in the steel pile. It's pretty heavy duty. Let's put your motorcycle back in your thing. Oh, I thought there was metal in that box. What about in your tub? No? All right, so that was kind of a dud. All right, I guess it turned out that it was worth staying here for as long as we did, because now we are the proud owners of two, count them, two beautiful Fuji Sandblaster mountain bikes. This one has a slightly scuffed up seat. I don't know if I can really disassemble these and put them in the car right now one-handed, so I guess I'll do that off camera. But I think this is a great way to conclude our evening. Today kind of sucked. Yesterday kind of sucked. The day before kind of sucked. But that happens sometimes based on weather and how many people are out. But we did find green fence posts. We did find a skateboard. We found an ET phone home, a toolbox, a bocce set, a cone. I don't think I showed you that. These three bikes. The Extreme e-bike. And then all this crap in the trunk. So not the best day, not the day I was hoping for, but a lot better than nothing. And that's going to conclude our day. It's going to conclude our last 3 days. But I will see you tomorrow, hopefully, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, because with any luck, we're going to be able to do this day after day after day. So until then, appreciate you keeping me company, and thanks for watching.